Hello there, our wonderful and esteemed viewers on this favorite mathematics YouTube channel, Mathematics by Abuzeno. That special channel created for you and I to come together to demystify mathematics and tackle the age-long phobia often associated with this all-important subject, one topic at a time. We can't be here without you, so I wish to appreciate you sincerely for your steadfastness in being loyal subscribers. But don't forget to please like, comment, and share to as many as possible that might find these videos highly impactful. And lastly, turn on your button so you'll be the first to know once our next video is uploaded. Thanks, and thanks once again. Today, which promises to be quite interesting, we are still looking into the topic algebraic fraction. However, from a different perspective entirely. We need to understand the concept of undefined fraction. When we say a fraction is undefined and when is a fraction zero, these are the things we shall learn today. Let's dive in. To start with, as we all know, every fraction can be written as a numerator over the denominator, a over b, where a is the numerator, the top value, and b, the denominator, the lower value. Quite naturally, a can attain any value possible, no restrictions. A can be any value. However, b cannot just be any value. Specifically, b can never be zero, mathematically speaking. That's why if you punch your calculator or your device and type in any number divided by 0 equals to math error. However, the numerator can be 0. Hence, we say that a fraction is said to be undefined if the denominator, which is b, is 0 in this case. On the other hand, that same fraction is 0 if its numerator is 0. So these are the guiding principles for this question here. So a fraction is undefined if its denominator is 0, or that same fraction is 0 if its numerator is 0. So let's solve these questions bearing this in mind. We are told to find the values of x, the value or values of x for which this given algebraic fraction here is 1, 0, and then 2, undefined. From the aforementioned points, all we need to do is to note that this fraction can only be 0 on one condition. That is the numerator, which is this, is 0. So x squared plus 11x plus 30 equals 0. This is only when the fraction can be 0. So, and interestingly, we are looking at a question that is quadratic. So we have to factorize. That is x plus 6, x plus 5 is 0. And if that's the case, that means x plus 6 is 0, or x plus 5 is also 0, leading us to x being either minus 6 or minus 5. Hence, in conclusion, the values x being minus 6 or minus 5 will render this fraction to be 0. That's straightforward. On the other hand, to be undefined, the denominator must be 0. And the denominator here is 4x squared minus 25. So that means we have 4x squared minus 25 equals 0. That's the condition that will make this fraction to be undefined in its entirety. And again, we have the quadratic equation here. Interestingly, this is the difference of two squares. This gives us 2x plus 5, 2x minus 5 equals 0. And solving this further, we're going to have x equals to minus 5 over 2 or plus 5 over 2. Again, these two values of x will render the entire fraction to be undefined. And that is pretty much there is to it. It's as simple as that. In summary, a fraction is said to be undefined once its denominator is equal to 0, whereas it's 0 if the numerator equals to 0. So all you need to do in the given question is to equate the respective numerator or denominator, as the case might be, to 0 and solve the resulting linear or quadratic equation, as the case might be. And that's pretty much how much I have for you today. And I believe you found the class yet brief but quite impactful and fun. Thanks for staying tuned and looking forward to meeting you in the next video, which shall be solving fractions, equations involving algebraic fractions. Stay tuned and stay blessed.